Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. We are going to be making this delicious fish stew, fresh fish stew. Okay, so the first thing I did was to go to the fish vendor and get myself a very fresh fish. Yeah, a lot of frozen fish these days. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you buy fish, it is as if you are eating plastic. So I decided to change from any frozen fish to fresh fish, and I'll show you the one I got in a while. So before then, I have some tatashe, some tomatoes here. I'm just going to clean this off camera, and then I will set them on my tray, and then I'll bake, oven bake. I baked this, I think, for about 25 minutes. Yeah, so I added some onions and some garlic, as you can see. Yeah, why adding tatashe, guys? You really don't need any tomato paste in your stew. The color of your stew will come out popping, as you're going to see shortly. So this is the fish I got at the end. I bought two of these, one big one and one medium size. Yeah, I know that fresh fish is mostly expensive, but I just prefer to know what I'm eating at this time of my life. I prefer to know what I'm eating, even though it costs more. Buying fresh fish, I prefer it. Honestly, I just prefer it. And if you must know, this fish, the both of the fish costed 28 euro something, because this particular one that I'm cutting is 16 euro and the other one is 12 euro something, so it's about 28 euro and some cents. And like I said, I love it that way. Okay, knowing what you're eating is just okay, I'm telling you, because we are sick and tired of buying fishes that we don't know where they're coming from, and sometimes while cleaning them, it's as if you are just eating, you are touching plastic or eating plastic. So after cutting the fish, I decided to add some vinegar to it and let it sit for about 10-12 minutes, you know, to help to absorb the smelling of the fish. And here are the tomatoes after 25 minutes. As you can see, one thing I love about baking tomato before blending is that it will help you to reduce all the liquid in it. And so I went ahead to blend it, and just look at that color. You see the reason why I was saying that once you add that tatashe in your tomato, you will not need any tomato paste while making your stew. So I decided to grill the fish. I'm using air fryer. You can fry if you want, but guys, cholesterol is real. Okay, so I'm really trying hard to make sure that we consume less oil in this house. Okay, even the stew, after I fry it later, I'm still going to sift out the oil. So as you can see, the fish was well grilled with air fryer for 45 good minutes on 190 degrees. Okay, yeah, so you have to keep turning and turning and make sure that it grills very well. So to start the stew, I heated up some oil, and I'm going to aromatize it with some curry powder and some thyme. Yeah, and then I added some red onions. You know, I'm just going to saute that for about some seconds, maybe 30 to 40 seconds, before adding any other thing. Yeah, so, and I'm about to add the blended tomato that I showed you guys earlier on. And guys, just take a look at that color. Oh my god, this color is giving me vibe right now. I mean, it's so nice adding this I don't know what this pepper is called in English though. This is not bell pepper. It's not bell pepper. I'll find out what it's called later. Okay, so I rinsed my blender because I'm making sure to bring out all the tomato from that blender. Okay, so as you can see, I'm trying to mix everything together, the curry, the thyme, the onion. This tomato is not going to be taking long in terms of cooking because it has already cooked in the oven while baking it. So all I'm going to do here now is just to fry it to my taste. Yeah, so after mixing it, it's time to season it. Like I said, it's not going to take time to get done. As we all know, while baking them, the tomato already cooked halfway. So, and I'm going to be seasoning with just salt. I'm going to add pepper because while baking it, I did not bake the pepper. I decided not to bake the pepper because I wanted the real taste of that pepper. And I'll add 2 seasoning cubes, and of course, I'm going to be adding some crayfish. Yeah. Anyone that knows me know me and crayfish. So I'll add enough crayfish. Yeah, instead of damaging my stew with lots of seasoning, I like to, just make use of crayfish and then 2 of the seasoning cubes. It's just okay for this stew. The tomato and the pepper are sweet on its own already, but you just have to give it something that will make it taste better. So that was the reason of the crayfish and the seasoning cube. So while stirring it, don't be pushed to add more oil. I promise you, once this stew boils, you will see all the oil floats on top. So I'm just going to cover it and lower my flame and allow it to fry to my satisfaction. Once I see that the color has started changing from what it used to be to darker brown, and then that is when you know that your stew is coming together. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? The oil has started floating on top and we are almost getting ready to finish frying this stew. So I give it a very good quick mix, and then I'll add the fish. I'm not adding all the fish, okay? I'm keeping some, saving some for later use. Yeah, so I'll add the amount of fish that I need, and I'm not going to be adding the head. What I did was, just remove some part of the fish from the head, and the head was thrown into my trash. Okay, if I was making this stew only for my husband alone, I would have added the fish head because he loves it. So, but since the children are going to be eating from this stew, I decided to remove some fish from the head and then just throw the rest away. And to loosen this stew, as you can see, I'm adding some stock. It will help it to, cook more and then fry better. Okay, instead of making the stew to become so thick and gummy, I decided to loosen it with some stock water. Okay, and then I'm just trying not to scatter this fish by mixing gently, and then I'll cover it again, and voila guys, here is almost at the end. As you can see, the stew has fried very well. You can see that the color is really nice. It has fried very well. Yeah, so this is it at the end. It tasted so good, so delicious with rice. Yeah, we ate with rice, but you can really eat this stew with anything. See me dishing out now. Just check out the color of this stew and tell me if you don't like it. Yeah guys, and another secret to good frying stew is you using anti-adherent pot or stainless pot, but not those stainless that will burn your stew and make it bitter. Thanks for watching guys. I'll see you on my next one. Thanks, bye. Don't forget to like.